Are you excited? But on all seriousness, guys, right, the Vanother collective is made up of other YouTubers that are campers, caravanners, lovers of the great outdoors. Have a look at all the other channels. I'm going to flash the logos up now. Give them a like, a subscribe. Drop them a comment in the comments. All this love people adore. So I guess by now most of you actually realise that we are campsite wardens. This has been our home for the last 6 years. This is the Old Oaks Touring Park in Glastonbury, exclusively for adults, 5-star in every possible way. It is a beautiful place to live, and we'd like to let you come and see our home. When I was younger, one of my main dreams in life was to live in a house that had a roundabout in the garden. I guess, to be fair, this is the closest I was ever going to get, and this is like closer than ever. And if you just look over my shoulder there, you'll see down there, you'll see where our caravan is. Let's go and have a look around for you guys. So welcome to our home, number 4, the Walnut Circle, Old Oaks in Glastonbury. This is our pitch. It's a little tiny weeny little pitch. Oh no, it's not, because this is all of us, all the way from one hedge to the other. As we're huge fans of alliteration, let's introduce Martha the Mint and Beatrice the Bailey. Wow, you've got a little alliteration in your names of vehicles and things, haven't you? So behind us, we've got our awning. Big part of our lives, our awning. This is the Inaca Stela. They are big players in the European market. Not very often seen in the UK. It's quite a random one. It's got a PVC printed constructed roof. It's got PVA polyester windows and doors. And all of these panels at the front here are interchangeable. So if you get bored, we can move the doors from one end to the other. They've all got winterized fly screens. All of these, they roll down. So they can be like this, or they can be like this. And this is the 3-meter wide version. All of the pegs are internal. So they're all under the skirt there as well as outside the skirt, which makes it really well constructed for the winter. Full steel poled interior. You wouldn't want to put it up more than once a year anyway, because the thing weighs bloody millions of tons, so you wouldn't want to put it up very often. But yeah, all in all, probably one of the best seasonal awnings I've ever come across. So you will have to excuse the mess, because obviously our awning is a quite big bit of our living space really. It is literally 7 meters long, 3 meters wide, and because this is our part-time home, we've got some random things. Most people don't have a sofa, a couple of chairs, coffee table in their awning. We've got an extra fridge and a freezer at the end, because obviously you want to avoid going to the supermarket. We've got a coat rack full of working uniform. And I've got a wife who is not really...
Tesco shopping.
She's doing Tesco shopping, which will fill that freezer. So many of you will have seen the inside of this van before, because we record lots of our chit-chatty bits for these videos sat here, because it's our comfy lounge area. We've got a really cool wrap-around U-shaped seating. It's ideal. It's quite an ingenious caravan. It's not Nick by any means, because in the realms of campsite wardening, a caravan is a chuck-awayable commodity. It can't be anything fantastic and flash, because you're living in it. It just isn't going to last. You could damage things, you break things, things get knocked. We're not in it for a 2-week holiday a year. We're in it for 9 months of the year. It gets abused, is the honest answer. But this Bailey is actually really quite good. It's a nice wraparound lounge to kick back in. It's got cupboards all round the outside. It's got ingenious LED lighting underneath to give it a nice warm white tone. And lots and lots of natural light. 3 big windows across the front, a window on each side, and a big hecky right above it. So it's flooded with natural light, so it feels light and airy. It might not be a big 8-foot wide caravan. It might be a narrow little old Bailey, but it feels light and bright. When we were buying it, we sat in this for ages. It wasn't the van we went to look at, but we walked into it because it looked tidy on the forecourt. It was very reasonably priced, and we went, ooh, that feels big and airy. That's the one. So back to our compact little galley area. As you can see, the cupboard sort of frontage carries on all the way around, giving you ample storage for your plates and knives and cups and things. Microwave in the top corner, not a fan, not something we really use. I imagine Michelle pings beans in it, but that's about it. Thetford 107 litre fridge at the bottom there, hence why we need the extras in the awning. weird Bailey setup where the oven is slightly offset to the top, but we've got 4 gas rings. Big gas oven, that gets used all the time. Loads of workspace, enough space there for the coffee machine and the kettle, etc. And it's got this really quite nifty drainer that sits back over the sink and makes the place look quite tidy. Cupboards at the bottom. This one's really good. I like this one. This one has got a pull-out cutlery drawer, a couple of wire baskets, and then some junk storage. Oh, and the table for the van lives in here. So we're going to enter the boudoir area now. This van probably is one of the most popular layouts in vans going. It's got the French island bed with the little funny cut off on the corner, which is fine because neither of us are very tall. And then the big end washroom behind. Again, it's got lots of natural light pearwood cupboards, big windows, LED lighting. It's a very light and airy space to be. One of the big standout features when you're living in a van is going to be the storage. And this van's wardrobe is absolutely epic. One side, it's full length, and one side is shelves. The other side is half hanging space, half shelves. I'm not going to open it because it's full of our clothes. Probably quite a traditional sort of looking washroom, set toilet, little sink there. We'll quickly glance around into the big shower, but our big shower, obviously, because we live on a 5-star campsite, is actually a bit more storage. Currently, it's got a dry robe and a paddleboard in. But yeah, it's only got a little slitty window, but actually, do you ever stand in the bathroom looking out the window? I know I don't.